say that a mechanical malfunction is likely to blame for a fire that killed nearly 200 cows at a dairy farm in Trenton.
News Channel 2's Rachel Murphy reports on the impact of the fire and what's next for the farm owners.
The flames are out, but the dairy farm on Whitaker Road in Trenton is still burning.
Crews from Floyd, Barneveld, and Holland Patton using an excavator to dig through the hot spots. The hay is smoldering. There's approximately 10,000 bales in the hay, 10,000 bales of hay in the barn. So we're digging through the piles, trying to knock some hay down and knock the smoldering stuff down.
Out of 200 cows, 198 were killed. Only 2 survived. No one else was inside at the time when the flames broke out around 11 a.m.
Passerbys noticed it. Employees that lived up the road tried gaining entry. So due to the well advancement of the fire, we were not able to gain access and get any of the animals out.
The chief tells me this fire was particularly grueling for firefighters because of the conditions outside.
The wind was a huge challenge for us. The winds had a pretty good wind speed, which the winds were coming out of the west. They pushed the fire right down through the barn, which hampered our efforts. Upon the arrival, we did have partial structural collapse on the one end where the fire did start. So that caused the tin roof to collapse, trapping the heat into the building, which made it hard to get to the flames. Due to the icing conditions, it made the scene a little more dangerous. Everything was getting slippery, the equipment was freezing up. And just the fact that we were out here for about 8 hours, the crews were getting pretty cold from being out in the elements.
The State Office of Fire Prevention and Control determined that the fire was caused because of an electrical malfunction in the barn. The owners say they aren't sure yet if they will rebuild. Reporting in Trenton, Rachel Murphy, News Channel 2.